Let me put it this way: the credit card companies that are threatening you, these are the ones that call you and threaten, and they want money because everybody wants money. When you decide not to pay their high interest rates, it actually hurts their interest. So their interest gets hurt as a company because they charge unreasonable interest rates that are too high. I mean, most people have read The Merchant of Venice, which Shakespeare wrote. So if they're acting like the Merchant of Venice, just don't pay any attention to them. Just say, shy light, go away.
I have been to the spirit world ride. I have seen in Abilene the devil has tested.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Cole. And today's journey is going to be fun. What I usually say is I don't really say, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. I don't say that. That's not a saying I go by. I don't like that saying. What I say is the rich get unhealthily fatter and the poor stay at good health. That's what I say. So the rich get unhealthy and fat, and the poor, they stay fit. Well, I was going to go to Guitar Center and jam out LcSbanD style, but I decided to pick up this Sonic order that they gave me practically $40 for. So apparently I'm making $40 an hour, so not too bad. Should be a speed limit sign right here. All of these things should have lights showing the speed limit sign going off right here whenever you exit the highway. There should be a sign that's really bright, neon bright, shining, like that vehicle right there is speeding. Because most people don't know that when you pull off on the highway, they need a light blinking showing that there's a speed problem. And the city doesn't want to pay for the money. So if you want to give to this channel, I'll make sure those signs are put on the side of the road there for passengers that can possibly be in danger, because it's very dangerous to not have a speed limit sign in the proper spot, especially when you're exiting the highway. So there should be a light, a very bright light that shines or flashes to get the attention that that you're going into a 40. Right now we're in a 55. I'm talking about over there. Kala the Destroyer, which is Elliott Smith, is actually a hypothetical album. So in actuality, it's not a real album. So they didn't sell it on any market or anything like that. So it's hypothetical. But the idea behind it is quite genius. So you can have what's known as a hypothetical condoner of certain types of fast food. But ultimately, I know that people have, time and money, and sometimes they have to accelerate that. And at times, fast food, it does allow you to at least have a meal, when in a lot of cases, you'll just rather wait till you get that health food or whatever, and that's not good. So if you're a health nut and you decide not to eat anything because you're only having health food only, like let's say gluten-free only, that's actually not good for the body. You want some type of food, at least you're fasting for health reasons. Of course, that's different too. Now, the church is highly against fasting for health reasons. So if you're at church or something, just tell them that you're fasting for God or whatever, and they know secretly you're secretly fasting for health reasons. But you can just say, well, I fast for God or whatever, and that's just what the church wants to hear. But if you're fasting and you're doing it only for health reasons and you're not eating a lot all the time, that's probably the most unhealthy thing you can do. So you want to have nutrition. Nutrition's like the number one thing other than water, liquid and food. You want to have some form of that. And pretty much if you do the science on it, it all turns to chemical anyway. And there's really no scientific proof that health food is absolutely horrible for you, but you don't want to be the type to eat at McDonald's every day. You want to mix it up and have some Jason's Deli salad bar, or maybe something from I don't know, like a garden, like fresh food. But you also want to consider health food. But you do want fast food every once in a while because you don't want to miss a bunch of meals. That can lead to health problems as well. So eating too much can lead to health problems, and then not eating at all can be health problems too. So it's better to just keep like a simple meal. Don't have too much, don't have too little. Usually they try to tell you the amount of calories that you need per day. A lot of people feel that you can probably survive on, like, let's say 10 tacos a day, but really that's not a whole lot depending on the size of the tacos. You could probably survive on 20 tacos a day, depending on if they're smaller tacos or larger tacos. I personally usually have 2 tacos from Jack in the Box every other day rather than every day. Or sometimes I wait a week and I don't touch any Jack in the Box at all. And then sometimes I try to eat at Jason's Deli salad bar. So I'm not like against people that are, just taking down nothing but health food. That's pretty much right there is the second church, is what I call it. So they basically have like their own chaplain and their own place to pray, and you get your chicken, and they have a little Bible message that goes along with the chicken. And it's a really nice church. Fast food establishment. Looks like when you go to this Buffalo Wild Wings, they have like a back room that sells Texas Rangers memorabilia. And you got your Ranger shirt here that you can buy, and a WAR 94, which is the Cowboys. And then you have, the Dallas Stars right here. Looks like a signed jersey right here. And then sign Mount Shiners, and there's Dallas right here. Probably the Mavericks is what I'm assuming. And you just sign up right here. And apparently that's not false charity. So it's pretty cool. And then Raiders right here. And Trojan. And Trinity. And the Raiders. Pretty cool. Tom Landry days. Roger Staubach. No Herschel Walker, though. You'd think you'd see a Herschel Walker one. All right, this should be the right one. It's this one right here. They're not responding, so I'm just guessing on this one. So I'm trying to get the name of the apartment. Let me see if they'll let me in behind me right there. Oh, look, they have an automatic. Yep, they do have an automatic. All right, then we got it. I'll be able to drop it off at your doorstep. That says 1400 right there. Yep, this is correct. So Letitia needs to know that her address is not on the map where Letitia lives. And I'm gonna drop off her chicken. Food for Letitia. You don't know where you're at. So it drops off. GPS launches right behind where that vehicle is. It doesn't say anywhere specific where it is in the apartment complex. It doesn't even say the name of the apartment complex. And you're surrounded by apartment complexes. So, I mean, I'm not completely surrounded, but I was able to find it though. Kind of like the Sandlot kind of thing. usually in this line of work, food delivery and making a vlog too, you want to stick to the houses. Ooh, making noises. You almost got it there. Like, what do you say? You want to stick to the houses. So you want to drop at houses if you can find a pattern into doing that. So you want to basically stick. You want to stick to houses, okay? So you want to make the food delivery to the house, not the apartment. Apartments are real sketchy. It's a real sketchy situation because they don't give you detailed information on the drop. Some of them do. Some of them are trying to get more detailed. But as long as you stick to the houses, then you should be fine. I'm trying to say it so you can hear it clearly, right? So stick to the houses. Oh, 2:37. Got myself a hot dog too. So total amount. Let's show this. 7-Eleven. So 237. Kind of see it. You can kind of see it. But it's $2.37 for the hot dog. Okay. Clearly see that it is a 7-Eleven product. There's a big bite. Make that very clear. I got this right here, 7-Eleven product, and I got the drink, which is an ice refill. Already have soda in there. Here's the bag. Right here, the 7-Eleven bag. Here, as you can see, it says 7-Eleven on it right there. So that's what it says right there. So you can still say that it's 7-Eleven. Not really spicy or anything like that, but I just got some regular, this Heinz mustard right there. And I put some tomatoes on it. And I'm gonna put the painting the hot dog like that. I'm gonna try it and see if it tastes pretty good. I bet it's a little country, but ultimately it's not too bad. The bread is a little toasty. Try the ice refill with the soda. Yeah, that's actually good. Mostly straight up Coke. I didn't get Coke Zero that time. Something that you don't want to do for too long as a driver is you don't want to sit in one spot for too long. You can chill, like at a 7-Eleven, get a hot dog, do like an Adam the Woo thing review, or eat a hot dog, whatever you want to do. Doesn't really matter, but don't sit too still, because you want to make your offer acceptance kind of a big circumference kind of thing. So think of a circle, like on a map, and you want to stick to moving around so they can spot you better, because you'll go in and out of different service and they'll find you at this area, maybe not that area, and they'll eventually find you, but you want to kind of move around a little bit, and then maybe park in another area and then move to another area. Usually in most cases, I'm constantly moving. I don't sit still for too long. for safety reasons, of course, because there's predators, there's different forms of predators. Some predators within the government, some predators just criminal. They're mostly the same, but you want to also avoid predators, people that are profiteering off of you. You can do that by moving around. The reason why I know about this is because I almost work for a company called Banker's Life, and they actually have an app that can prey upon people that are 65 and over to sell them annuities, rather than health insurance. And they work with the government and everything, and they go after people that are over 65, and they have an app that tracks them. So if you're over 65 years old, they have an app that's tracking you, and they're going to come after your money. So be careful if you're over 65 years old or older. They will track you. And there's other organizations that are connected to the government that will also try to profiteer, and they'll try to track you and make a profit off of you. So be careful. You don't want to sit still too long, because there's people out there that are preying on other people.
The spirit world rise. I have seen in Abilene the devil has tasted.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Cole. And today's journey is going to be fun. You